Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 29-21 of the XBA and PST Full English Podcast and Vidcast, brought to you on Rosero, sponsored by Smart Water.
No, don't. It's a Coca-Cola drink. We don't want to advertise that.
Brought to you by Greg's. Yeah.
Some more.
Imagine if we could get a sponsorship of Greg's.
Seriously, if Greg said to me, look, all you need to do is mention Greg's once on your podcast every week.
Or eat a Greg's sausage roll on it.
No. All you need to do is mention it once and you get free Greg's for life.
I was watching a dude streaming the other day. I mentioned it to you on Twitch. And it was called, like, the Taco Bell Hype Hour. And he was eating Taco Bell. He was mentioning Taco Bell like every other thing. And it was all about some new quesadilla thing that they'd released. Quesadilla that they'd released.
Quesadilla.
And it was the most, just, I don't know, man. All that stuff about Jeff Keighley and Mountain Dew and Doritos. Yeah. He never did anything that bad.
No, that's
anyway,
true.
Whatever. The bloke won, Daisy.
By Greg's.
H1Z1.
Was
Twice
that
in
the
a row.
one? Yeah, is that while he was during the stream?
Yeah.
Oh,
This should be gobbledygook. What do you know? What you've
H1Z1.
explain it to the people.
H1Z1 is Daisy, but different.
Well, and that we watch a guy who streams it regularly, and Lee says he won.
What's his name?
No, that wasn't him.
No,
someone
this is another guy.
Oh, okay.
Can't remember his name.
So I misunderstood.
Is it controller by? Because it's up in the... Oh, it's over there. What we're doing? Yeah, so we our new thing in the office is now we watch Twitch while we're working, so it's just on in the background, so we don't have to pay much attention to it.
It's researching.
And then, yeah, so HC Dizzy. Oh, that's not him. Oh, he's still playing there. So
Yeah, Dizzy's great. He's like a little happy gnome.
yeah, so he's a German lad who apparently lives in England, has an English girlfriend, and supports Dutch football team.
Something like that.
Yeah, but yeah, he's a streamer, and all he does is play H1Z1.
Yeah, but don't ever watch him.
Or
Obviously,
H1Z1.
watch us when
Yeah.
we stream, because we're much better.
Of course, yeah, naturally. That guy's a bit of a... so yeah, that's what we do in the office. We watch that and play that. That's why Rich was getting confused and yawning within 2 minutes and 45 seconds of the podcast.
Hello, anyway, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, welcome.
Everyone.
I'm Dan Webb. Who are you?
Rich Walker.
Lee Bradley.
Yeah, think about that.
No, you're just like... Do you want to speak for 10 seconds?
Hello, what about?
Tell us what a lovely week you've had, because I've been away for the last...
Oh, Richard's been
4
away, it's
days.
been horrible. There's been all kinds of stuff going on. We've been streaming and I haven't been able to keep up with the news. I've probably written everything wrong. Pants has probably had to correct everything I've written.
He added a price in...
He added $1 price, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And something...
That's it's not in the press release. What are you going to do? Guess?
Well, yeah.
No, you should
research.
Research. You're a journalist.
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 Too time consuming.
Ain't got time for that.
You got time to check facts.
What did you do on your day off, Rich?
I went to see my family. So I saw both sets of grandparents, my mum, my dad, my brother, my sister. Not my sister.
Are both of your grandparent sets still kicking? Have you got any left?
Yeah, one full set.
One full set.
It's really horrible. Just one full set, and the other one. No.
I told you that I got a phone call from my mum the other week saying that my granddad had died in December.
Oh my god.
Shocking.
That's terrible.
It's like the oh shit. How I Met Your Mother, where his mum doesn't like to tell him bad news.
I don't know. Okay.
Still didn't tell him that his dog died and that his granddad died.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't the Big Bang Theory?
No, it was definitely.
Oh, there's an episode
How
that's
Met Your
the
Mother.
exact same thing.
Because also she didn't want to tell her son that she'd divorced and remarried.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was like, oh, this is a bit of a...
I guess
Exactly
my
the
mum's
same
been watching
thing
that
happened
then.
in Big Bang Theory episode.
No.
The same sequence of events as well. The divorce and the dead dog and
Who was it?
the Leonard and his mum.
Maybe I'm confusing the two.
Yeah,
but no, it definitely happened in How I Met Your Mother.
Oh really?
Yeah, but I'm not sure whether the dog was
Right.
a Leonard thing or...
Right.
There's no original ideas left. That's what we've got to take away from this.
Well, there isn't,
We're all
right?
copying each
Well,
other.
there definitely isn't in American sitcoms.
No.
And there definitely isn't in video games.
Ooh, controversial.
Everything's been done before.
There must be something out there.
I don't know. I played Zombie Army the other day. I don't think I've ever shot zombies in a game before.
Really?
Yeah.
What about zombie Nazis?
Have you ever killed a zombie Hitler?
Well, I still haven't, because I still haven't beaten him. Because the
What do you mean?
end boss is a
There's a zombie
bastard.
Hitler in Zombie Army.
He's more like a
But there's
demon.
also a zombie Hitler and something else.
Is there?
Not a zombie Hitler.
Oh, Wolfenstein, is he? No, he's not a zombie,
though,
is he?
He's in a mech suit, isn't he, with twin miniguns?
What about South Park?
No, the zombies with the voice of Hitler, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The zombie cows, right?
There's zombie
Chef.
pigs in Resident Evil
Yeah, zombie
Revelations,
pigs.
isn't
Yeah, they're
there?
weird.
Yeah.
They're really freaky.
We were teabagging them.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely.
They're easy
Dan
to
was
kill.
getting the little girl to teabag as well.
Oh, mate, that's so wrong. That's so wrong.
What was it called? What the stream used to say it was?
What was it called? Vag banging.
Vag bag?
Not like teabagging, but with vag banging. I don't know. No, vag bagging. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, so a very creative bunch.
Lovely.
Our streamers.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to keep it short and sweet this week because we've run out of time, basically.
Yep,
Not
so
now,
see you next week.
but like we just because Rich has been off slacking.
I'm
during
still
GDC
writing
week.
the odd bit of news, I'd like to say.
Yeah, well,
I'm not slacking.
you
that
should
much.
never have had the week.
Rich did
well,
have one day off where he got up at 5 in the morning to post a review, and then
Got up
had to
again at
post
8.
another review at 8, and then did 3 hours of news, maybe
Yeah.
4 because I didn't tell him I was back.
That was his fault, by the way.
What?
It was your fault.
It
What
was.
my
It
fault?
was.
That Lee said I'm going to be gone from
No,
2
but
till 5. I'll pick up
I
news
thought
at
you
5.
were late or something. You could have been
No.
late. So
Well, he was late, but that wasn't the point.
What, so I should have just signed off at 5 and fucked
Yeah.
off?
Yeah.
That's not. That's
You should
not
check
style.
the stream to see
Not
whether
my
he was
style.
there. And then when he came in the door, that's when you stop. But you didn't think about that, did you,
No, I
Rich?
didn't.
Oh, Rich. Getting shit for being conscientious.
Yeah.
No,
Helping.
getting ship again on holiday during GDC week.
Well, I didn't know.
You
You
should have.
shouldn't have allowed it, Dan.
No,
It's your
but-
fault. Your
but-
fault's on you. You're the manager.
But he should have turned around to me and gone, "Look, Dan, I tried to catch you out." But
There was a very good reason that I went on holiday, though. I don't want to bring the podcast down by saying it. So.
well, you've already brought it down by saying that. You should have just said, "And I'm not
There's a
willing
good
to
reason
discuss."
for it. There's a good reason.
You could have done it like after GDC, which is like today.
I don't know.
So then.
I'm joking.
Battletoads.
No. Let's just start with the news. We've got like 90 pieces here that we haven't.
It's been a busy week for decent news.
Go on.
And because of that, we're going to celebrate how we always celebrate by playing the theme tune supplied by Twiggy. Am I feeling well enough?
No.
Wait.
Really
wow.
quiet.
Just stop it! Oh, it's disastrous.
Awful.
Right. Forget all that.
Oh, fucking hell. He got a
I
message.
got an email exactly the same
Right,
moment.
let's do it. No,
We're doing it again.
No, I'm not. Twiggy spent days and weeks sitting there.
Can I play the other one?
No.
Oh, come on. I like the other one.
No.
Alright. Third time's a charm.
Yeah, well done. That's it. You had one job. You had one job. You had one job. You had one job.
Fail.
You had one job this week, and that was all of this news.
Oh God, you're going to ask me details. Rich is always good at recording details. Let's start with the old blood, because that's a nice easy one.
No, that's a big one.
Go on in, where do you want me to start?
Let's start with the old blood, because you brought it up.
The Old Blood is a Wolfenstein standalone prequel with new enemies and a new storyline, and that fucked up finishing move. Do you remember that? It like he sticks
trailer.
something in the dude's
I
head
haven't seen it.
and then like uses like a hammer to like jam it in even further. It's horrible, but it looks brilliant.
So it's 2 episodes
Yeah,
Okay.
in one.
yeah.
No idea length and stuff. It's really cheap at like $20, $15, $10.
They're
Yeah, I
priced it.
guess it's going to be dirty cheap.
No, they
Did
priced
they-
it.
Yeah,
they
they
did.
did.
That was the thing that you missed the price off. It's $20,
$20.
so 15 quid I think it
15
is,
quid.
which is a bargain, right?
Depends how long it is, but yeah.
Well, Wolfenstein the main game was 40 quid,
Mm-hmm.
and it was about 8 hours.
Yeah. Give or take.
Even if this is only 2 hours for 15 quid, I think you can't go wrong there.
No.
And it's going to be longer than 2 hours.
I reckon it's going to be about 3 hours.
I reckon-
I'm only guessing. But
I reckon a couple of hours an episode.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
I
Yeah.
reckon 4 hours.
Yeah. All right.
But I love this business model where same engine, same dev team,
Mm-hmm.
all the assets are built, just make a game. And
They can kind of cut loose a little bit as well because the
Yeah.
pressure's off, right?
well, it's brilliant because the kind of the risk reward in game developments these days is that the risks are so high that if you fail, you could go under, effectively.
Do you think we're going to see more of a trend for standalone DLC? Because like Forza's got that Fast and the Furious one coming out.
Yeah, Infamous has done it recently. Blood Dragon
Makes business sense, right? Because otherwise you're limiting your market to
the people that bought the original game.
Exactly.
I think that the old kind of mindset was, well, if you release something cool as DLC, they'll have to buy the thing.
Buy the game, yeah.
But I do think it's better like this. Plus, it looks great. And Wolfenstein was good, so you know.
It's a really great trailer as well. Kind of like
done in that old kind of
I'll go
style.
away and watch that.
You not watched it?
No.
What were you doing?
I did time off. I did nothing. I cut myself off completely. For those days, I wasn't,
Did you watch your stream?
No.
Why not?
Because I didn't want to see your faces.
Because you see the figures and it's like, shit, is this
No.
how well
Yeah,
I
just
do?
most successful
genuinely didn't
streams
wanna see
in
it.
months. Rich wasn't it?
Right.
Coincidence?
In a month.
No.
In a month.
2 in a row then.
It's because you were streaming new stuff and
We always stream new stuff.
maybe people caught wind of the whole giveaway thing.
It's
There
my
was
beautiful
no
face.
giveaway yesterday. So today we should do amazing because we have nobody's seen DMC before. Definitive edition, I mean.
No, but they've seen DMC.
Yeah, but this is the reason to buy the game because it looks prettier and moves quicker. And nobody's seen LA Cups on Xbox One.
It's not a huge game though, is it?
But it's an indie game. People
I
like
don't
the
know
indie.
anything about it.
I don't either.
Other than it's made by like ex-Blitz people.
Okay.
So I'm going in completely no idea what the game is. I get the feeling it's about
Isometric
Cops
top-down
in
shooter.
Los Angeles.
Oh, is that what LA stands for? Oh.
No, I
I thought it was
Lac
Lac Ops.
Unless
Yeah.
it's
French.
like large
Lick
aggressive chops.
Lick
Chops.
Cops. I'd play that.
Lardy aggro cops.
Le Cops.
La Cops, they're French. It's Montreal police.
Okay.
La Cops.
Le Cops.
Bonjour,
Le
La Cops.
Actually, you don't pronounce an S on the end, do you? So it'd be Le Cop. Le Cop. S is a silent at the end of the end of words in French. So it'd be Le Cop.
It's not true.
It's true.
Francois.
Yeah, Francois. It's not Francois.
No, but you pronounce it Francois. Francois?
What's next?
The Old Blood.
Yeah, talked about that.
Rockman 4's been announced.
Yeah, it's small rock band. Oh, and
And-
just in case you're confused,
Yeah, some outlets have been saying that you'll definitely be able to use old instruments with it, but Harmonix have said nothing of the sort. It's still up in the air. They said they're working with Mad Cat, Sony and Microsoft to try and get them working, but they haven't promised anything yet. So if you're reading that you can use your instruments, it's not necessarily true. Take it with a pinch of salt.
Do you know what that sounds like to me?
What?
That
People
sounds
just not
like
researching.
there's going to be no chance in hell that the old instruments are going to work.
They're making a
But
new
we're not
guitar.
going to just tell you from the off.
it's good
we're gonna-
community management.
It
isn't
is, right?
We're
It's
gonna-
like,
yeah.
just break the news really slowly and softly, and it's like, hey guys,
Yeah, we tried.
this might happen. And then down the line, they'll make a statement going, we're working hard, but things aren't looking good. And then it'll happen, then everyone knows it's coming. But if somehow they manage to get it working, they're like, oh my god, God bless Harmonix, straight from hell to the heavens.
But I'm not buying a new guitar and a new drum kit.
Sorry,
No,
we'll have one in the office.
No.
We'll get rid of this couch and we'll just have a little
We were
band.
saying about this earlier. We're going to look
I'd play
like
it if it's
fucking Big Bang Theory do.
No, mate, Beatles.
Sure. What are we going to get? Wigs?
You going to sing?
No, well, that's why is that the letters?
I don't know. We've done karaoke.
I bet you sound like
Yeah,
Nigel
but
Holt.
karaoke we were smashed after smoking like 20 cigarettes. Right?
I was like,
It's like, we were singing the Beatles, just me and you.
we were singing, everyone fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
just
funny.
me and you
The cat
doing
was still there, just
all
kind
of
of
the
floating around
Beatles.
outside.
Yeah, that's true.
All of the Beatles.
All of it. I doubt it.
I can do a mean Slayer.
Can you?
I can do a mean Vanilla Ice as well.
Slayer?
Wow. That's the full gamut.
It's like death metal.
Oh, wow.
I can't really. It was just a joke.
Mitch was like, yeah, so can I. Listening to this.
Yeah, but I can't do that. I can do a nice gentle ballad or two.
Oh, really?
I'll tell you what I can do. If this isn't rock band, I'll sing the shit out of this.
Go on.
Spandau Ballet Gold.
That was in SingStar.
But that's a bit of a difference.
Yeah, but still. You
Alright,
sing.
you heard it here first. If it's got spandex.
Spandex.
I can't talk today.
Spandex and ballet.
Spandau Ballet's gold in it. Dan will do it on the stream. It's a promise.
Well, we will stream it.
Really?
Yeah. We stream everything. Name the last game we didn't stream.
That's an easy one.
We can name
We've never streamed Gone Home.
We've never streamed Forza Horizon 2.
That's out on console. Oh, we have streamed Forza Horizon 2.
When?
I streamed the DLC one at the store.
Oh, you did, yeah. Alright, we've never streamed Xbox Fitness.
No, games that have been out while we've been streaming.
That one with the character that you clicked on today.
Shiftlings.
Is it? When was that out?
Yesterday.
Oh, come on, give us a chance.
Were you going to stream it today?
We can do. Along with La Cops. La Cop.
Have streamed...
There's loads of stuff.
I can think of a couple. Yeah, but there's only, like, I would say 5% of games that we don't stream. For fuck's sake, we've streamed Don Bradman.
I still want to play more of that.
Yeah, man.
Oh, wow.
I can name another one as well, but there aren't many.
There's loads.
There aren't. We've done every AAA game.
Yeah, right.
And AA.
Yeah.
And A. The only games we have missed are...
B's, C's, D's, E's,
No,
G's,
just
H's,
indie
J's.
games.
Okay.
And Tripe. Like Rugby 2015.
You're into that word today, aren't you?
Tripe. I like it. I think I heard it somewhere. I was like,
Have you ever smelt tripe?
yeah, it's horrible.
It's the most disgusting thing. My
It smells
uncle
like your
used to feed it to his
bag.
dogs.
I think you've got some in your bag.
Isn't
There
it
is
like
something.
offal or something?
Something's crawled in my bag and died, and I'm scared to look in the
The
bottom
thing
of
is,
it.
like I said, go home on the like on your gravel. Just turn it upside down and
I
see
got
what
home at
happens.
10 o'clock.
Do it this morning then.
It's a bag
I would
as
have been
well.
even later.
It's not like it could be hidden in a...
It might be a
It's
sandwich
area.
from a few weeks ago.
Oh,
or
Just the
something.
bag.
This would
Just
be horrible.
empty the bag.
Imagine if it's a sandwich.
It might be a sandwich.
You've got alien life growing in the bottom of your bag.
I left one in my car once for weeks, and it steams up the windows at
So,
night.
what I was saying
I
earlier...
was just about to bring this up.
It's true, isn't it?
So we had a conversation earlier on about who's the messiest at the office. I would say I'm the most scattered, but I had a clean up today and I got that tomorrow. So in terms of there's paperwork everywhere, there's just piles of stuff. Rich is ridiculously neat and just...
Fastidious.
There's something really odd about it though. It's
Why?
a bit kind of like...
Look at his fucking smug face
Dude,
when you
it's-
said that. It was horrific.
It's a little bit like kind of...
I like it. It's good.
that Dangerous Housewives.
Or
Just
Patrick
kind of...
Bateman.
Yeah, like, what's the Stepford Wives?
Stepford Wives.
Hello!
Yeah.
I just like things
Welcome
to be
to
in
my
their
clean
place
desk.
and to be clean. I
Let
don't
me
see
turn
anything wrong
off
with
the
that.
plugs.
I don't see
Fuck
anything-
off! Just fuck off!
There's nothing wrong with that.
So yeah,
It was weird that I got in and I could tell someone had been sat at my desk.
yeah. This
Someone's been
is
at my
where the
desk.
conversation came from. But
I used to have a thing. I used to have a job counting lampposts in an office.
Wow.
It was amazing. I'll tell you all about it later. But we had this big, like, 2 litre thing of Coke,
Yeah.
and we had about that much left in it, a little bit left in it, and we used to feed it like bits of sandwich. We called it a sammer because in the end it used to breathe. So we put the lid on, and it was like digesting the stuff that we fed it, and the bottle would go.
why would you do that?
Because it was our like office pet.
That is just weird.
A Sammer.
We
I
need,
miss
we
a
need a
Sammer.
pet. Let's get an office pet.
I wonder what he's up to now.
Let's get a llama.
A llama.
A dead one.
Oh yeah. That's not really a pet, is it?
But like, to be fair,
Something
Leeds
that's been
wasn't really a
stuffed,
pet.
like
Yeah.
taxidermy thing, like a weasel. A weasel.
No, a llama.
A stoat.
A llama. Let's turn that wall in behind.
It's
our
a
the
weird
llama wall.
taxidermy gallery.
yeah, but you know.
Oh no, like a hunting gallery kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mounted heads.
And we'll go out with a rifle every Saturday night in London.
And if you have one of those Coke bottles, it'll probably turn into the T-virus, I imagine, and start
That's how it
infecting
ends.
us. And,
It's how it all ends.
It will be, yeah.
A Sammer takes over.
Speaking of the T-virus, Phil Harrison is leaving Microsoft.
Right,
Also,
okay.
that's rumoured.
Oh well, yeah, rumoured.
I was reading a conversation on, I'm not going to mention their name, a couple of journalists on Twitter talking about their kind of, let's just talk a situation that happened with a certain Microsoft employee that might be leaving. And he was saying that once during an interview that this person didn't like the question he was being asked by the journalist, so he stopped his dictaphone.
Really?
Yeah. What the fuck? So they argued for 10 minutes, and then when he turned the dictaphone back on, the person who shall not be named, that's leaving Microsoft, apparently just gave really smug one-word answers.
Oh wow.
Just to kind of piss him off.
Jeez.
That sounds like such a dick move.
What a dick move, yeah.
Imagine Molyneux would have done that. With
No, he
them
wouldn't.
other
Though, would he?
dicks.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it have been great if Molyneux murders popular PC blog owner. I could get behind that.
You're adding more clues to. Oh, okay.
Oh no, I've changed.
Oh, I see.
No,
Oh, right, got
Well,
you.
I just was talking about Phil Harrison.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
going to tell you who the journalist
The
was.
journalist. You tell us after you.
Yeah. But it was brilliant. And then there's loads of other people talking about stories with him and like his fucking ego and stuff. It's like, wow, I didn't know about any of this.
Well, the reason that he's rumoured to be leaving is related to his ego as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What's the rumour?
Apparently, he's leaving because when
Can't get my own way.
when Matrick fucked off to Zynga and Spencer got promoted to Xbox boss, Harrison didn't get a promotion. I think he wanted the Xbox boss job, and now he's thrown his toys and he wants to leave.
Oh, so I wasn't far off.
You're not
I
far
didn't
off.
know the reason when I was doing that.
You're not far
Oh,
off.
wow.
Well, Spencer was promoted months, if not like almost a year ago. So it
Oh,
must
no
have
more
been,
than that, mate.
Yeah, it must have been stewing for a while.
Well, Harrison hasn't even been there that long. Not
Yeah,
really. He only got there in 2012.
Exactly, you can't turn up to a job and then be like, I want
Yeah, but it's Phil
promotion.
Harrison, right?
But he
This is
was-
the guy who's been at Sony, Atari.
He was a big deal with PlayStation, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I know. You look what Spencer's done. I don't think Harrison could have done that.
No.
It would be interesting to see
Oddly,
what Microsoft, what Xbox under Harrison would have been like. I've got no idea.
No, I mean,
well, look at PlayStation under Harrison. It's only since Harrison left PlayStation that it's actually become a profitable company.
Well, I
I'm not saying
don't
it's
know
Harrison's
about
fault,
profit,
well,
but
the PS2
Oh, it's
era.
profitable. The PlayStation division.
PS2
no,
era.
yeah, but I'm not sure if it's true that they're only profitable since he left.
Oh no, they're only profitable since the PS4 came out.
I don't know if that's true.
That's what they said, right?
I don't know if that's true. But anyway,
Even despite the PlayStation 4 selling 20.2 million units, which was announced this. So it did there. Segueing into new news.
Okay.
that's good. That's a lot. Why do you think they added the point 2?
Why did you walk off during the bit?
Because I need a drink.
You could have just said your thing and then walked off.
Why do you think they added the point 2?
Because it's better than
It's over
0.
22, isn't it?
They usually just kind of round it, don't they? Or say over or just under.
When was the last time?
Point 2 is 200,000 units. That's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, but they usually don't mention it. Is what I'm saying.
I don't know.
You do milestones.
Because maybe
Bosh, bosh.
maybe Microsoft's got to 20.
Or maybe no, they've not.
No, well the last time they announced it was,
It was like 10 or something,
but
wasn't it?
that was in like
November
October
or something,
Yeah,
yeah.
October, November,
Maybe they've sold like 15.2.
and they're 5 million units ahead. It wouldn't surprise me if they sold about 14, 15.
We haven't seen an Xbox One milestone sales story in a while.
Which is
have we?
worrying.
Since 10,
Since
which
10.
was October, November. But the thing is, you would have thought that they would have come out because they won
Christmas,
January,
didn't they?
October, November, December, January, was it?
It was 3 months. So
October,
January,
November.
December, November.
Oh, okay. So the last time they announced their good sales was before they had their good sales.
Their best 3 months.
But the thing is, though, even regardless of that, we know they haven't caught up. So any announcement's just going to be, "Hey, we're not selling as well."
Yeah, and but imagine that Microsoft's next milestone is when they catch up with Sony. Hey, well, we've just sold 47 million units. Hold on a minute. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Weird.
There's some good deals going around at the moment as well.
Yeah, Xbox wise, yeah. And Sony's had a few good ones as well recently, I've noticed. But the Xbox one is just coming down really quickly, right?
Really quickly.
It's like 250 now, isn't it?
You can get-
279.
You can get a Sunset Overdrive white Xbox One bundle for like 270, I think.
Yeah, 270, and you get a choice of a game and like a £20 voucher depending on where you shop as well.
Yeah. If I was a consumer, I'd have probably waited.
So you're not a consumer?
No, well, no, because I had to buy one for my job. I mean, I couldn't wait and buy an Xbox One later.
You wouldn't have waited anyway.
No, maybe not. I don't know if.
This is Rich we're talking about here.
I don't know.
Rich who,
Would I wait?
He's an earlier adopter.
Rich who plays games all day for a living and then goes home to play more games
Yeah, right.
as
Yeah, okay.
a hobby.
Point taken.
So
I'd see all you guys playing Xbox One and I'd be like, I need one.
That's
Yeah,
it,
alright. I wouldn't
that's
wait. Yeah.
I would have, regardless of my job, I would have been an early adopter.
Although it's very savvy to wait, isn't it? But
Fuck that.
I was always going to get one at launch. I just never knew which one.
get an Xbox One now, 270 bargain.
Well, I've got one at home now.
Have you?
Can I have the,
What, you
can we have the
stole
controller
it?
back?
Oh, right.
You stole it from the office.
You got loads.
2. You want another?
You got 3 in total.
Yeah, it's
Including
the
the
one
one
we play 3-player co-op.
Yeah, it never happens.
Battlefield, I want us to do some multiplayer.
I'll bring it back on 17th.
No, but we need to test it before then. But yeah, speaking... But yeah, I was going to try and do a really odd segue. Right, let's get the big stuff out of the way. Because the rest of the stuff now is release dates, game announcements. It's also got the Xbox 360 preview program.
I'm not sure why I wrote that.
Xbox 360?
Yeah.
What's that?
Dashboard stuff.
It's the console that came out before the Xbox One. Yeah, they're doing one of them preview program things.
Why?
I don't know. They've got stuff planned that they're going to do with
They've
the
changed the
dashboard.
dashboard a little bit already. I noticed that the store layout was different.
Oh yeah?
I did it on Tuesday, yeah.
I haven't turned mine on in ages.
So they've split it into add-ons and stuff, more like the Xbox One store.
It would take a miracle to get me back on my Xbox or my PS3.
I haven't played a 360 game since Rogue. Assassin's Creed Rogue.
What would it take? Persona 6.
No, I played it the other day.
Did you?
Well, that's Knights of the Old Republic.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh yeah, we
Star
played
Wars
Knights of the Old
Force
Republic,
Unleashed.
didn't we? Of course.
So it'll just take another stream
Yeah.
for me to play it again.
Yeah.
Alright, let's work through these one at a time. Let's go release dates. Mad Max has a release date.
September something.
First, right?
9th, doesn't he? No, that's the other release date. We're discussing that yet.
Yeah.
I want to see more of Mad Max. We've seen that kind of cinematic trailer with the Firestarter thing.
Maybe something
No, that's just Cause,
Comic
mate.
Con.
That was just Cause 3.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
What
So
was?
what have we seen of Mad Max?
Not a lot. Nothing
We've
publicly, right?
seen-
You've seen it.
I
behind closed doors.
saw it back in like 2012,
30?
2012 I think.
Not last E3, the years before.
Yeah, 2013, okay. And it looked good, it looked kind of a little bit barren. But
Well,
it's
it
come a
w-
long way since then.
Kind of.
I know it's a
the
wasteland.
setting.
Yeah, no, I know that, but you still want little
Isn't it
points
Rage
of
with that
interest.
shooting?
There's still shooting in there.
Is it, what, third person?
It's
Isn't it-
third person, it's open.
I thought it was car combat.
There's car combat, you can get out though and walk around. And
Oh,
it's proper open world.
oh.
It looked interesting.
It's still
But
weird they
I've not
haven't
seen
shown.
it since then.
How often do you get a release date for a high-profile game before you see any proper actual gameplay?
Well, I saw proper actual gameplay.
Yeah, but it's so
it
long
was
ago. They've
years
probably
ago.
reinvented it since
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, well, they didn't even have an Australian voice actor back then, did they?
No, they didn't.
Didn't they?
No. I know there's a petition going around in Australia.
Oh, I vaguely remember all this.
And I think they caved in the end. I think
So they've got 6 months until the game's out. They need to really start
show
ramping
off.
it up.
You know, I think if you're listening, Warner Brothers, and I was you, and I wanted to show off Mad Max, because you're not going to get any headlines at E3 or Gamescom. Don't kid yourself. Like, put it together.
Do it now.
So I would wait. I don't know until the kind of 23rd of May. Wait for the second.
Right,
the top 5. I don't know where it ranks. In the top 5 are the biggest Comic Cons in the entire world, in a place that is in like one of the biggest cities in the world as well. It's 110,000 people go for you. Show it off a Comic Con, you fuckers! So yeah.
But hey, they might. Who knows? Right?
Well yeah, that's what we're trying.
Right, Mad Max.
Right, so let's go release date. So does, release window. Project Morpheus, which is now 1080p, 120 megahertz refresh rate.
Is it?
Yeah, they've rejigged it. It's
Okay.
better. It's got lower latency.
Does it look nicer?
It's got like 60 million frames a second. They've made it more comfortable, apparently.
It's more smoother than real life.
Smoother than your eyes.
So, I'm not sure, but I think they're I'd say second at the moment in terms of headsets.
Got behind Valve.
Oculus.
Apparently, Oculus.
No? Oh really?
Apparently, Valve's headset. I was listening to a couple of people like Devson talking about it on Twitter, and they were saying that it removes the latency and motion sickness problems,
Oh really?
and it's just a complete joy. Like, it's almost flawless already.
Right. Okay.
And that's coming out at the end of the year. It's this year, right?
Morpheus.
No,
The other one, don't know.
Vive. Is that what it's called?
Vive.
Vive.
Or Vive.
Vive. I think Vive is coming out this year. Morpheus is coming in Q1 2016-ish, they say. Early 2016, right?
Was it early or late? I've forgotten now. It's coming next year.
2016.
I think it's early.
Right, keep on talking.
We're not finished with the news yet. You Google it. Oh, and then obviously the other big release date is a game that is Rich decided to
Can't wait.
give us the history on last week, and that is Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain.
Yeah, and it comes with a collector's edition that has a half-scale, this is left arm in it, the bionic arm. I don't know where I'd display that if I bought that though.
That show off there.
You chop your own arm off and sellotape it to
But
it.
it'd be
Wasn't that
half-scale,
a
so
little,
like
kind of baby arm?
Oh yeah. You'd have to have a kid and wait for it to get to like 8, 10, 12.
Then chop its arm
You'd
off.
be like Jeremy Beadle.
Come here, kid.
No, just do it at birth.
Okay.
I won't feel it then.
Right. Brilliant. There we go then.
There you go.
Like Hellboy for a little bit with the big arm.
No, there you go, there you go. But yeah, so that's got released date September 1st. Mix the two round.
September
Mixed them
1st.
up, Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exciting.
I'm pretty hyped about that.
Me too, man. I can't wait.
But
It's going to be
we're not
brilliant.
going to get to play it.
What? First half of 2016, you were right. Morpheus.
Why are you not going to get to play Metal Gear? What are you...
We're going to be at a certain Paximus.
Oh, so I'll be doing that then.
Yeah.
I'd be doing it anyway, wouldn't I?
It makes sense
No,
for you
I
to
mean,
do it.
I think I know the story better than you.
Nah, you didn't, and you didn't like Ground Zeroes.
I know, I did like Ground Zero, don't get me wrong, I thought mechanically
You said it was a
perfect.
glorified demo.
It was a glorified demo.
No,
And
no,
anybody who thinks
No.
otherwise
No.
is just
No.
fucking up Kojima's ass.
no.
I still give it like a
Your
75
website
or
published an article saying that it wasn't a glorified demo.
Yeah, but that's because I didn't get a chance to look at the article before I live. And the person who published it will never be allowed to publish another article on Metal Gear. Who wrote the article?
I did.
Well, fuck you. You can't review it.
Okay.
I'm reviewing Metal Gear Solid 5.
What, from...
5 out of 10.
From
I'm going to
PAX.
say it's an extended demo of Ground Zeroes.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to be the best Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, genuine.
Really?
And I think anyone that... I'm going to go even further and say anyone that disagrees has just got rose-tinted glasses on.
Right. Okay.
What?
Because they're amazing. 3's amazing, but
It's not, mate.
it's like...
It's brilliant.
It's not.
You wrestle with the game as much as you wrestle with everything else.
I don't feel that.
Aye,
I don't feel like that at all.
Alright.
No, I went back to it before Ground Zeroes came out, and I picked it up again, and it's great fun.
I'm with Bradley. That fight, that sniper fight
It's easy.
with the old man
Piece of piss, mate.
was just...
I snuck up on him and killed him.
Yeah, but like I was trying to shoot at him.
Not the first time you did it, you didn't?
No, I didn't, no. No, when I played it on PS2, you mean?
Yeah.
No. No,
That
I can't
took
remember how I did it on
fucking
PS2.
ages.
In fact, I went back to that game and I thought, is it the pain or something? No, not the pain. Who's the one in the forest and you have to sort of poison him?
The old man.
No,
Oh,
no,
no,
that's the end.
No, it's before him, isn't
before
it?
him.
It's before
is
the
it the
end.
suffering?
One
or
of the
something?
bees.
No, that's the pain. It's the pain, the suffering. I think it's the suffering or the something like that. Yeah, he's a bastard to kill. It took me ages to figure that one out. But you're supposed to poison rations and leave them for him to eat.
I only
And
did
then-
that because you gave me that
Yeah.
tip all those years later.
Yeah.
All those years later,
Mm.
you went back in time, completed it, and then...
No, I only played it for the first time like a few years ago.
Really?
It's great. It's my
2
favourite
years
Metal
ago.
Gear. Snake
Mine's
Eater.
2.
Is it?
Yeah,
I think.
genuinely
three's
loved
the
it.
best.
Raiden, yeah, I wasn't too bothered, but I liked the setting, and...
I have a lot of great memories of 1 as well. Played that. I think I finished that about 5 times. I had like
1,
the James
as
Bond
in
tux
1.
and everything. Metal Gear Solid.
On
First Metal Gear
the
Solid.
NES.
No. That's Metal Gear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just Metal Gear
Which
Solid.
one was solid?
The one on PS1.
Remind me of the plot.
Shadow
Shadow
Moses,
Moses, yeah.
and
Oh,
Liquid
yes,
Snake and
yeah.
Ninja and all that.
Yeah, because
it's
like
good.
1 and 2 blur into one another with me. I
Really?
just remember that 2 looks a little prettier.
Right.
Is that
Yeah,
the
it
big
does,
robots?
because
Don't
it's the leap between PS1 and PS2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that. Let's talk about new games. Well, one teased Battletoads.
They're going to do Battletoads, and I don't know why people are excited.
No. And I don't get why they're teasing it this much.
Yeah, like it's a massive thing.
Yeah, it's like, you know, if it's something like Conquer, I'll be like, yeah, no, actually not even Conquer. No.
I'm old enough to remember Battletoads. It weren't all that in the first place.
Was it a Mega Drive or a SNES game or something?
It was
SNES.
both, wasn't it? Didn't it come out on both?
What?
Okay.
Definitely
Sounds like a
SNES, but
side scroller.
But I mean, if you like, you look at the big, old, rare franchises. That isn't one that you'd go, yes, that needs to be
People
remade
have a lot of
or remastered.
fondness for it, don't they?
No, but there's better games, right?
Well, I don't know. I haven't played Battletoads.
The old Banjo.
I can't say. I haven't played Banjo either.
The Conker. Come on, help me out here.
That's
Perfect
it.
Dark.
Perfect Dark. Yeah, the Perfect Dark got redid, didn't it?
Oh yeah, did you?
Redid it.
Redidulated.
Redidulated.
GoldenEye, that'll never make a comeback.
I'm pleased for people if they're excited. I just don't really share your excitement.
Because you're going to play it and go, oh god, I thought it was been this.
Well, games have moved on.
It's just a side-scrolling shooter, like
beaty up.
like a Streets of Ragey. You have a gun in it.
See now, Streets of Rage 2, remaster that, I will love you forever, Sega. But Sega now have moved into mobile bullshit and stuff, haven't they?
Yeah,
Screw you, Sega, you're stupid.
Sega, they had so many chances that they could have turned their fortune, like Shenmue.
Bayonetta 2.
Bayonetta, yeah.
They could have released a new Shenmue. They could have, made the most of their IP instead of churning out shitty reboots and
Sonic.
Crap Sonic games. Yeah.
I'm worried they own Atlas.
Oh yeah.
Sega Sammy, which is their parent company, bought Atlas when it was going.
Although, think about it, Sega sinking like THQ might not be such a bad idea, because all their IP might be sold off to different people who'd actually do something with it instead of just letting it stagnate.
Yeah, but Persona.
Best thing Sega have done in recent years is Alien Isolation. And that's it. I can't think of anything else. Very recent.
No.
Well,
Game of the year.
Name something else.
I'm not disagreeing that Alien's good. I'm saying it's not all they've done.
Like
that's
Total
good.
War and stuff.
The Total War stuff's
I'm talking
good.
console though.
But Football Manager's good.
No, but I like those are things that Sega bought, didn't they?
I know what you mean. It's like Square Enix didn't really make Deus Ex.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. So we're talking like original.
Yeah.
Kind of IPs that
in the same way that they didn't make Vanquish and they didn't make Bayonetta.
Well, yeah, but they brokered a deal with Platinum to make those
games.
And that was a really great period for Sega, right?
Well, it's a shame, but neither of them sold, did they?
Yeah, not amazingly.
Bayonetta 1 did alright, didn't it? It reached the 7-figure mark.
This is why I don't understand why they didn't get Bayonetta 2 made, and why it took
Bayonetta
Nintendo
2.
It's all relative though, isn't it? It's all relative. Like, if you spend the amount of money that it costs to make a Battlefield game and it sells 1 million, that's a massive flop. 1 million's not a magic. It depends what your budget was.
I suppose.
Well, I reckon Bayonetta's wouldn't have been that big. They were happy with the sales. I remember because they sent out a press release saying we've sold 1 million units. This niche Japanese game.
That's why we're not going to make the sequel. We're going to let Nintendo make it instead.
But like, I tell you what, Devil May Cry. I reckon the first Devil May Cry didn't sell 1 million units.
Well, exactly. You got to invest in an IP and grow it.
And I would have been all over Bayonetta too.
Me
and I
too.
would have been pimping the shit out of it on the sites.
Yeah.
As much coverage as possible.
But Sega, you're stupid.
Stupid. And then
Sega.
it was Wii, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy a Wii just for that. I just bought a 3DS for Persona. I can only have one obsessive franchise.
I would kill for Streets of Rage remaster.
If Mass Effect went to the Nintendo Wii as an exclusive, I would invest. So yeah, Battletoads. Elite Dangerous is coming to Xbox One and probably coming to Xbox 4.
Xbox 4?
Xbox
Shit,
4.
Man.
PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4.
Down the line.
It's a timed exclusive or limited time.
I don't even think it's an exclusive. I just think we're going to concentrate on making this one platform, and then after that we'll make the next one.
Get around to PS4. Yeah.
They're pretty close with Microsoft, so it makes sense to keep them sweet.
How much does it annoy you that you asked him the question in an interview about a week before and he panicked?
Either last week or the week before, I interviewed the chief creative officer, or whatever he was. He had some swanky job title.
It's creative director, right?
Creative director.
Johnny...
I can't remember his name.
Walker.
Johnny... Was it Watts or something?
Yeah, Johnny Watts.
Johnny
Watts.
And I said to him, any chance of getting... what's it called?
Elite Dangerous on the
Elite
Xbox
Dangerous
One.
on Xbox One. And his face went like that.
I've got a camera, it's brilliant. I can just watch the blood just go rush out of
And he went, He didn't even give it, well, you know, it's something that we'd love to do, but it's not something that we're working on or we're talking about. He didn't give it like the spiel that they get taught. He just went, I can't talk about that. I don't want to talk about it. So I jokingly said to him,
that's confirmation, right?
I said, so you're confirming it's coming to Xbox One? And he went, I know, I really can't talk about it like that. And I was like, alright, fair enough. And then fucking announced it.
Yeah, and so in terms of other new games, we've also got Wasteland 2 and a crap load of... that's coming to Xbox One. Is it PS4 as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, PS4 as well. But there's a load of indie games that have been announced for Xbox One that look quite interesting.
Oh yeah, there's millions, too many to count, but Wasteland 2 is one of the most exciting ones.
Shadow something? What was it?
What? Shadow something.
There was one that everybody was like, really, oh, that's good. Apart from the one with the water.
There were a couple of water that I liked to look
at.
Submerged, and there was another one as well. That one that we were talking about where you're in a house and you've got to kind of look after your people, that one was announced.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
The Way After...
I can't remember what it's called.
The Way of Life, isn't it? The Way... It's the Koch game.
Yeah.
So there's a Koch game coming.
Right.
That I've already spoke to Koch about getting it, and I didn't realise it had been announced for Xbox One.
Okay.
But we're going to do something on the game stage, like a Let's Play Live.
Okay.
And this game is a... How would you describe it?
It's like a resource-based survival game, but you're not just looking after yourself, you're looking after a little community, and it puts you in kind of morally compromising situations, right?
Horrific.
Really?
Yeah, like... I'll tell you the example of one. I was talking to a contact at Koch, and he was telling me that he was playing the PC version, and he went to this supermarket and looked through a keyhole, and this guard was trying on with this woman, and getting a little bit forceful.
Right.
And it gives you the option of, do you go in, break it up, but potentially die in the encounter,
right,
or get injured, or get
just
mugged,
leave it.
or do you wait till something's going on and you can sneak in and rob the place and get loads of, like, there's loads of food in there,
right,
and there's loads of medicine in there, and it's like, what do you do?
What kind of a game is it? Is it like top down?
Side view.
Side.
Yeah, a little bit like, you know, the base view.
Yeah, XCOM.
Yeah, in XCOM.
Yeah.
Like
Right,
that.
okay.
What do they call it? The ant farm view. They
Yeah.
call it in XCOM.
Sounds a lot like a game I invested in on Kickstarter. What's it called again?
The way after war, or no, the way of war, or the way.
I think I invested in a game called Sheltered or something that sounds very, very similar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe that it could change its name, but
Maybe.
but yeah, it's come to console now, and yeah, we're going to do something on stage, hopefully.
Cool.
Just because it would be really interesting to just watch it play out. Might be a little bit from mature, but
Okay, that's alright.
yeah, so that pretty much, I think, let me just go through it. Just, no, that's done, 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 that's
That
done.
was the
underlining. I reckon that's pretty much it. And,
Did you really cover everything?
Yeah,
Really?
I think so.
Huh?
Yeah, but a lot of it was like Wasteland 2, Mad Max, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that was it. Thank you very much. It's the end of the fucking year! Yes. That was the end of the news. Right, we've only got about 10 minutes left or so. Maybe 10, 15. Let's get the big games out of the way, the new games out of the way.
This is what we've been playing.
Let's do the jingle.
Oh, that was it.
This is what we've been playing.
Awesome. Right, let's do the important ones. Zombie Armour.
Zombie Army Trilogy.
Zat.
Zat.
To friends.
How's that?
Zat.
How's that?
It's alright, I like it. But it's a bit rubbish. The level design is awful, and the checkpointing system is really bad, and you don't really do anything interesting other than just shoot loads and loads of zombies. But it's fun anyway. Okay. It's really unrefined, unsophisticated. Shall I use the B-movie thing again? I've used it in my review and on the stream.
Yeah, no, just keep using it until we get tired of it.
It's Zombie Army Trilogy. It's set during the Second World War, and Hitler unleashes Plan Z, which is unleashing hordes of super Nazi zombies into wartime Germany. and it's up to you as a choice of like 6 characters, something like that, to stop them. So obviously it's like a B movie anyway, but it's more like a video game B movie in that it's cheap and it's rough and it's a bit crap, but it's enjoyable anyway. You know, like when you watch a film and it's awful, but you're laughing and really enjoying yourself. It's like that.
Okay.
If you play it on your own with matchmaking, like I did for a little while, it's not half as fun, and it can be quite frustrating. But with mates, good laugh. Good laugh. Not every game has to have some brand new, innovative, swanky thing. Sometimes it's fun just to meet up with your mates and shoot shit.
Isn't Zombie Hitler the sort of big, innovative, swanky thing?
Innovative.
It's not innovative, but you know what I mean. It's like
a big demonic Hitler. He punched me and I died.
Really?
With his giant arm.
Oh, so he's big.
Yeah, it's in one of the screenshots, so I'm not spoiling anything. He's all like that.
But it's just normal Hitler.
Spaff or naff?
Fuck it, Spaff.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go naff, but I did enjoy it.
I haven't played it. I know barely a thing about it. So.
Naff.
What was it we said? Snaff.
Oh, I'm going to do the bullet points really quick. It's what you get in the package is the 2 Sniper Elite V2 add-ons that were released for the previous Sniper game.
V2, are they?
Yep.
Oh.
A new, which is the best one, set of missions, chapter they call it, and a horde mode, which is a bit silly because it's basically horde mode anyway. In the campaign, you run for a little while, didn't you? And then you have to fight off waves of them, and then you run for a little while.
Oh wow!
But that's what you get, and it's a budget thing. I think it's only like 35 quid. So yeah, that's that. Sorry for interrupting.
That's alright. That's alright. Rich.
Yeah.
Resident Evil Revelations to episode 2.
Yeah, I've actually played to the end of episode 3.
Rich, it's learning to gloat now.
Yeah.
Did you have breakfast with anyone?
I'll probably play episode 14.
What about Steve?
Might play.
Steve. Who's the guy from?
Shut up.
Was it Papoutsis? It wasn't
No,
Papoutsis.
he was. He did have a good conversation with
Glenn
him.
Schofield.
It was Glenn in the Glen, mate. I'm like, bosh, mate, bosh.
It's the last time I mentioned anything to you guys.
It's just the way you said it.
I did keep bringing it up. Because it was interesting stuff, I thought.
Yeah,
you guys would be interested.
It was, but you told us, and then you told us every day for about 6 weeks.
Well, because I thought it was cool, I got excited about it, and I wanted to run a feature on, like,
and I said
making
yeah,
of Dead
and
Space.
then you never sent him an email.
Well, because you just took the piss.
I said yes. He's like, that's a good feature, yeah.
What do you think of Resi Revs 2 episode 2?
It's longer.
It is longer, isn't it?
I think I preferred it a little bit.
It took us about 3.5 hours. We died a few times though.
You guys didn't like it so much because you got stuck in that cabin with
He didn't. I liked it.
I still want more puzzles.
It felt to me the most like Resi 4 since Resi 4 because that fishing village is like almost like the opening village in Resi 4.
Okay.
And the cabin shootout thing, there's a set piece in Resi 4 it's a bit like that as well. So it kind of was firing all those kind of nostalgia nodes in my brain. And that's why I think I enjoyed it more.
If you're nostalgic for really shitty friendly AI, you'll love it as well.
Oh, yeah, they're idiotic. But then, yeah. No, it's like those characters, Gabe and Pedro, they're useless. Absolutely useless. There's a bit where one guy has to follow you with a drill, and you have to keep going back to get to follow you. And he's whinging, going, when am I going to get the drill? He's like, for fuck's sake, just follow me, you twat. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, the dumb AI is dumb.
Yeah.
I should have mentioned that probably in my review.
Yeah,
but I thought it was fun. Otherwise, you know, good little plot twists, keeping me interested, and
I like the fact that you come back through different characters each time.
But it's not the exact same route.
No, they changed it up a little bit.
Yeah, but you hit, you're like, oh, we're near the end
when
now.
It loops back round to where you are, and you're like, oh, I remember I was there with Claire, and oh, look how it's slightly different. This is collapsed, and this isn't.
Yeah, but
and there's the helicopter and shit.
Yeah, and then you go through the building, whereas the other time you went lower down.
I also like the mechanic that they do with your companions and how that adds to things.
Well, there's more of that in episode 3, and there's something.
The invisible stuff in 2 was interesting.
Oh, the glasps. They're
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, they're weird.
The smoky, red smoky thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was really good because like you have to change characters to lock on.
So the little girl can only see the monsters; they're invisible to you.
There's kind of branching paths in 3 where you have to do stuff with Natalia while you're doing stuff with Barry, and the same with Moira and Claire.
Can you talk
so there's a lot more interplay. Yeah, because I'm not giving my opinion, am I? I'm not saying whether it's good or bad. But I'm saying there's just more of that kind of thing. And what I was going to say. Anyway, yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say now. Spaff, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, good Spaff.
Yeah, Spaff.
I thought it was fun.
It's good, solid 7 or 8 out of stretch, out of 10.
Yeah, I'd give it
fun.
2 7s. Well, 7 and 7.5.
Well, I gave it an 8 because we're marking out of 10, aren't we, for the DLC?
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool.
Are we gonna? What are we gonna do? We're gonna do the.
We'll do a proper
4
review
episodes
after.
and a full review after.
Is there 4 episodes?
4 episodes and 2 bonus episodes, but I was going to maybe fold them into the full review because it's the same embargo date.
Are the bonus episodes the same length as the normal episodes?
Don't know yet. I haven't played them.
That's
They're
quite
called
a lot.
Struggle and something else. I can't remember. But they're
shit,
just
aren't they?
little standalone episodes.
The pain.
Well, I don't know.
The pain.
The struggle and the
The pain in the end.
Yeah.
Have you done much Horde?
Raid.
Raid, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, loads. Yeah, completed a full gauntlet and whatever, which is a stream of 6 missions. But I didn't realise. I thought those 6 missions were just what you got with episode 1. No, you get like 6 full gauntlets, so like 36 missions per thing.
Oh, right.
And there's whole blocks of it added with
What
each
about levels?
episode
How
and
many
new
levels?
characters. There's loads of levels. I did one.
They are
in
Resi 6 levels.
I did one that was episode 1, and I thought it was an episode 2 one. It's in the snow, and you're protecting a thing, and there's stuff coming at you. You've got to protect this target. Loads of stuff, loads. Massive. Raid is super generous. Loads and loads.
It is good value, isn't it?
Really good
Resi
value.
Revs 2.
And every episode gives you more characters and stuff, so it's good.
Right, moving swiftly on because we don't have time left because we've literally got to start streaming in 16 minutes. And so we've still got to do the new space and we've still got to get the tech up. So let's finish with Scream Ride.
I really enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's kind of simple in some regards. It's super accessible, but it's fun. It's split into 3 things.
Yeah.
Destroying shit, which is my favourite thing, which is basically like Angry Birds, but with proper physics buildings that tumble into each
Like
other and
3D
stuff.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other one is like building coasters to certain specifications, which basically to me acted as a tutorial for using the sandbox where you can do whatever you want. And there's another one, I forgot what that one is. Oh, like the racing.
The racer, Scream
Yeah,
Racer.
which is like an on-rails racer that's got loads of like time-based
Literally on
things,
rails.
which is really good at the destroying one, and the racing one is really good at wanting you to come back and improve what you did before. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
You kind of struck up a rivalry, didn't you, on the leaderboard?
I've beaten all of his scores now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. Nice one.
Build it, race it, destroy it. That should have been the tagline.
Yeah, that would have been good. Was it not the tagline? It's the tagline for something.
My pants.
Build it, race it, destroy it. Jesus.
Destroy it, baby.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, Spaff or Naff?
Oh, Spaff.
I'm going to go Naff.
I think Spaff, based on what I've seen.
Just, I can't, like,
Really?
no.
If you don't like games like that, you ain't gonna like it.
Yeah, no, I saw the fun in the knocking shit over. The riding, I just can't see any fun in that whatsoever.
No, you mean the racer thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, you've played it more, you know.
No, he doesn't.
If the game had just been that, it would have got a terrible score.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Well, let's wrap it up. Let's make this as short and sweet as we said it would be. That was episode 29-21. Thank you for joining us again. I've been Dan Webb, this guy's been
Rich Walker.
and this guy's been
Lee Bradley.
thanks very much, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
See you, sweet. Bye.
See ya.
Love you. Bye.
High energy, Dan. High energy.
Cheers, bye, thanks!
Bye, guys.